Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Well, today is Saturday, you guys, and we are going to be doing a special love reading with the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, just to kind of see where we're at on this journey. I do want to say that not all messages are going to apply, so take what resonates and discard the rest, okay? So we start off right now as the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about crying over spilt milk, and the challenge is the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like someone here is feeling like sad, lonely. I do want to say that somebody is feeling pain. I feel like somebody feels stabbed in the back as well. I do want to say, you know, I'm looking at these two cards here, and you've got the Three of Cups here, and you've got the Three of Cups here. And this person is literally crying over what they no longer have. And maybe it's what's ever going on down here, but you need to realize that you have two things left. So I do want to say that this is actually the Two of Cups in disguise. And the Two of Cups is all about two people who see eye to eye. I do want to say that three is a crowd, okay? So if you're, crying over spilt milk and all the things that maybe you'd lost in the past, I think that you need to look forward and see what it is that you've actually gained, okay? So Spirit, please show me their love reading, okay? I just saw a card flipped. All right, the High Priestess. All right, special love reading. Okay, special love reading, Spirit. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine love reading, you guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, you guys. So let me go ahead and get the signs out here that may be relevant to this reading, or there could be special messages for these signs. So you definitely have the Cancer here, okay? This would be a Virgo. We also have Virgo Pisces here as well. And okay, those are the main signs. So your overall energy is the Eight of Wands. I do feel like there is some fast-paced communication that is getting ready to come in, whether it's text messages, phone calls. Somebody definitely could be traveling in to come and see you. I do want to say that, especially with the Chariot here, so somebody could be traveling by air also to come and see you. Otherwise, this is just communication, text messages, phone calls, internet communications and things like that. I do want to say that there are some secrets that are getting ready to be revealed, and I feel like with that said, I think that, this person, it very well could be a Virgo, has been like looking over on whether or not they want to invest in this relationship. I do feel like they're feeling like they've waited long enough. I do think that they want something tangible, very practical with you. When I see the King of Pentacles showing up in a love reading, that's somebody who is wanting to plant the seeds of intention, somebody who is wanting something long term, and somebody who is willing to wait for that to happen. So I do feel like this person has waited a really long time, and I feel like that they are getting ready to come in and communicate with you. I think that they have made a decision and they want a reconciliation. I am seeing that the challenge is this Ten of Swords, being that this person needs to get over past hurt, past pain, past heartbreak. And I think that they're really looking over maybe what they have done in the past to cause this for themselves. I do feel like if this person moved away from you in the past, I do feel like they are moving towards you now. When I see the King of Pentacles show up in a love reading, this means that this person is definitely wanting something that is going to last long term. You see those grapes right there? They had to plant that seed, okay, in order for those grapes to grow. So it took a long time for that to happen. So I do believe that this person has been working on their own stability. They've been working on their own finances. They've been working on getting themselves together. I do want to say that this person is trying to move away from what no longer serves a purpose. I do believe that there was a third party here, especially when I'm looking, and you see how his hand is on her ass. Okay, so I do feel like while this person's over here, waiting, I think that this person has been doing whatever it is that they're doing over here. And again, I think that there is some regret and sorrow for that. Okay, so if there's been a third party, and I do see that here, especially when this person is crying over spilt milk, I do see that there is some regret here. I do feel like if you didn't know that there is another person here, this person is very psychic. Okay, this person can be very psychic. I think that this person is very intuitive, but this also could be the other woman. And when I'm looking at it like this, third party, okay, I'm seeing it like this. So you've got this person here regretting and sorrowful because of all the things that they did down here, and this is what is on their mind. Maybe it's the secrets that they have been keeping, okay? So I think that that's the challenge, is the Ten of Swords is releasing themselves of that guilt, so to speak. I think that this person has been working on, this person has been single for a very long time, especially when I'm seeing, the Hermit. The Hermit is not in a relationship, and if the Hermit was going to be in a relationship, it would be with the High Priestess. This means that this is a very, very spiritual union. I do believe that these two people are definitely dreaming of one another, especially when you're seeing that moon right here, okay? So this is in the nighttime, so I do think that they are very spiritually connected, and I think that that is what is on this person's mind. I do believe that I'm talking about the divine feminine, thinking about the divine, or the divine masculine, thinking about the divine feminine, especially when I'm seeing all these masculine cards. I do believe that the masculine was the one that brought in, and I mean, it's not for everybody, but like I said, twist it, flip it, however that you guys want to. I do believe that there is communication, and I don't think that this High Priestess sees it coming in, or you, whoever that is. I think it's something that you have been waiting on for a very long time, on whether or not this person is going to invest in this relationship. And I do see with the King of Pentacles here, this person is definitely wanting to invest. I think that this person is definitely wanting to come out of the single life and move into something that is a little bit more spiritually evolved, okay? But they're working on getting themselves out of this and releasing themselves from the pain and the heartache of the past. I do see communication for sure coming in from this King of Pentacles as well. So King of Pentacles can be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It doesn't have to be. I'm also seeing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. But again, it's fast-paced communication. It comes in 1 minute and it's there. It says what it needs to say and it's out the next. So I do see a lot of cards here with fast-paced communication. So be prepared. In your challenge position, you definitely have this Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is somebody who is very enthusiastic, exciting. The thing about the page is it's not the knight, it's not the king, okay? It's not the queen, it's a page. It's the opportunity of something brand new, something small. Maybe this person has kids, okay? So I do believe that maybe if this person has children, I think that this person's children are on their mind. Or does this person want to have children maybe with you? So that's something that you need to think about when coming into this kind of a relationship, is whether or not you want to have children with this person. What else do I see here, Spirit? So let's find out. I got some new clarifier cards, so let's kind of find out what is going on here. All right, so Spirit, please show me, what is it the High Priestess is bringing in? So the letters B and J could have something to do with this, first name, last name, somewhere in their name, possibly. Don't get hung up on that, though. That could just be a special message for someone else. Spirit, please show me, why is the High Priestess here? What is the High Priestess here for? What is the High Priestess? What is she hiding? What is she here for? And these are new cards, so I may actually go into the book and see what's going on, so don't be surprised. Okay, so the High Priestess is bringing in concern. So I do feel like if they're, And the number 33 may be relevant. And I noticed that we have been kind of had a lot of threes, and you do have the 3 here. So maybe you're concerned about a third party relationship, and that is a concern here of whether or not this person is entertaining someone new. And I just saw 1010 when I said that. So that could definitely be important. I do want to say you do have 2 7s here, which tells me that you are on the right path, but also be mindful of false friends, okay? Because false friends are here as well. And I don't want to see you guys get stuck with false people in your life. So be careful who you're getting information from. So there definitely could be some concern about, you know, is this person seeing someone else? Is there someone else in the picture? But I'm not really seeing it, especially when I'm looking at the Hermit here. I think that if there was a third party, I think that this third party is moving into the past, especially because this is what is keeping it grounded, and that moves into the past. Okay, so, and this person is, from what I'm seeing, going to be single if they're not already. Okay, so and there might be some regret, you know, of the past. Spirit, why is the 8 of Wands here? What is the 8 of Wands about? Why is the 8 of Wands here, Spirit? For the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Eight of Wands is here for the courthouse. So maybe this person is maybe going through a divorce right now, or a separation, okay? The number 23 can be relevant in your life. They could be born on the 23rd. Something could be happening on the 23rd where you get some information about some kind of legality. So maybe this person, like I said, is going through a divorce, or maybe they're dealing with child support or things like that. So there could be definitely something here about a court proceeding that this person is going to be getting information on. So maybe this person, like I said, is filing for divorce. Okay, it's from this main man. So I didn't ask any questions, so I'm going to put that back in and see if it comes back out. Yeah, and there's some sadness and grief and despair that has something to do with this as well. Again, I haven't asked any questions. God dang it, these cards are like jumping out. So you definitely got something going on in the distant horizon that you don't see coming. Okay, so with that, I do want to say there is... there is something here that has something to do with a legal decision that I think that this person is waiting on, okay? So, and I feel like that's where their main concern is right now. So if you're waiting, that's probably why. And I just saw 1313 when I said that, and 13 is all about death and rebirth. So whatever needs to come to an end, allow it, okay? So what is... So there is a message coming in. What is the 3 of Cups here? Why is the 3 of Cups here? Yeah, okay, so the 3 of Cups is here because of a thief. Okay, so again, maybe somebody here trying to distract the person that you are with. Maybe this person, you know, because people can steal a lot more than your material belongings. They can steal your time, your energy, your effort, your thoughts, your love, your heart. They can steal a lot more than that. So I do believe that this person, you know, maybe was a thief in the night. Maybe they were there 1 minute and they were gone the next, okay? So what is the Knight of Swords coming in to say? What is the Knight of Swords coming in to say? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, so it has something to do, like I said, with this main male and what is going on over the top of that. Here's that main male. So I do want to say that this guy is coming in to talk to you about something that you have wanted to hear. What is the main male saying? Okay, that's really hilarious. You got wealthy man. Okay. So now you got a main man and a wealthy man. So for some of you guys, you may end up with a couple of different people to choose from. So you're going to have to choose wisely. Are you choosing for love or are you choosing for money? Okay. When I see the wealthy man and I see that this person, I could also be the same aspects of the same person, where this person has been working on their wealth. Okay. So I do feel like maybe, you know, this masculine has been working on their wealth. And again, we just talked about the number 13, and there it is. So maybe they're working with someone else. It could definitely be their, you know, father, brother, cousin. I don't know. You know, you put it where it fits. So be careful. I do believe, yeah, here's that message. Okay, so the message did just come out on top of the Knight of Swords, which is all about a message coming in. So I do believe for some of you guys, there will be a message coming in from this male. Please show me why the King of Pentacles is here. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is really in deep thought over this woman. See how he's like thinking about her? He's thinking about, you know, investing in her. I think he's thinking about, you know, what does he want to accomplish? And that's really funny because I just saw, do you see that? The letter M just stood out to me. So whether that's in their name, and so I'm seeing the letters B, J, and now the letter M. It also could be a W as well. So again, I feel like he is in deep thought and contemplation about what he wants to do. But again, I don't see I do see some form of communication. So maybe even if, and he's thinking about that main female, okay? So that's really funny. It's showing up. All right. So it's definitely showing up. He's thinking about her and what she's doing, and she's got this rose here that is that's where her thoughts are, is about her purity and the love. And so she's definitely holding up a rose for him, waiting for him. He is what is on her mind, and I think that he is wondering if that is true. Okay. And whether or not he wants a commitment with this woman. So I am definitely thinking that this King of Pentacles, like I said, he wants something that is long-term, practical, grounded, something that is going to stand the test of time. And I think that this person is definitely wanting to move forward, and he's looking at long-term marriage and commitment with this feminine. So, and who does he want to spend his life with as well? Because the one thing that I am kind of noticing is these are three different women. If you look, these don't all look like the same woman. So look, okay, look. Who does he want? Who does he see himself spending his life with? All right, so that is what he is contemplating. That is why it's taking him some time. He's looking back over the past, and so that he can take that light and shine it forward on how he wants to move on in this lifetime. What is the Page of Wands here in Hopes and Fears? Sudden wealth. Okay, so I do feel like this person feels like he just hit the jackpot. So I do feel that there has been some luck that is coming into this person's life. Yeah, I feel like this person is definitely wanting to reach out and ask you on a date, but I don't think that it is. I think that they've been thinking about this for a very long time. What is the Seven of Pentacles? What is this person waiting on? What is the Seven of Pentacles? Okay. Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles has the false person, toil and labor. So maybe this person, community, and gift. I want to say there's something here about this person is trying to make sure that they have all their ducks in a row. I think that they are trying to weed past the people who want them for their wealth and not for love. So I do feel like, you know, this person is trying to protect what they have, and that's what where their main concern is. I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you met this person at work. For some of you, and I say that because it talks about toil and labor, and it talks about community, and it's on the Seven of Pentacles, and the Pentacles is all about your work. your status and career and things like that. So I do want to say that maybe, you know, this person, I see a lot of emphasis about people wearing masks, and see how he's wearing a mask and she's not really showing her cards. So I think that maybe they're not really seeing each other for who they really are. I think they're both kind of like hidden in the background, okay? So however that means for you. Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here, Spirit? Yeah, the Hermit is here. It comes to poverty. I think that this person is feeling very lost and very lonely without you. And I think that it's been really gnawing at this person, especially when I'm seeing the rat here. Can you see that? There's a rat. So I do want to say whatever this is, it's been really gnawing at them, and you want to be careful. I think that this person is really not wanting to make any more mistakes. Again, the Knight or the King of Pentacles, he really does his, and so does the Hermit. They do their research. That is very Virgo. Virgo, you know, they can tend to overthink, overanalyze certain things, but I think that, you know, that's kind of what keeps them feeling left out in the cold. I think that, you know, this person has everything that it takes, and they just need to have some form of awareness that you get what you give. Okay, so being mindful of those things. And Spirit, what is up with this? Yeah, there's some sadness and despair here when it comes to the masculines. I do feel like, you know, this person is definitely feeling left out in the cold. I think that if they did choose someone else, I think that they realized that they made the wrong choice, okay? Because there's a woman here that they really wanted to reach out to and give their cup to, but I think that they, somebody else distracted them, and I think that they realized that they made the wrong choice in the past. But that's okay. You are always one decision away from making a whole nother lifestyle for yourself. So with that said, take it however you guys want. Any other messages? Yeah, so it's time for this person to definitely take action. It's time to take flight. I do feel like there is some form of communication coming in for some of you guys, for sure. Yeah, this person is your soulmate. And I think that there's going to be an understanding. I think that, you know, if things have been cold, and there's that mask again, if things have been like cold, and because I'm seeing winter here, and I'm definitely, so maybe you guys broke up in the winter time, in the winters, because again, he's frozen here. I think that things are getting ready to thaw out. I think that there is a certain understanding. I think that this person went back to a soulmate thinking that maybe they were supposed to see. I think that this other person that came in was a false, it was a soulmate and not the divine feminine. And I think that this person acted as if they were the divine feminine. And I think that that's where the trickery came in at. So I do feel like whatever this is happening here, I do feel like a light is being shown on the situation. So there's a better understanding of how you need to move forward. I do feel like in some of this, I feel like maybe one or the both of you guys has been numbing themselves, especially when I'm seeing the cups here. So be careful of, you know, drinking too much, partying too much when I'm seeing the numbing card. So maybe during the winter time, this person numbed themselves so they didn't have to think about this other party or this other person, the divine feminine, whatever. Twist it, flip it, however you guys want. So I just want to say, how does the divine masculine feel in their heart for the divine feminine? And this divine masculine is definitely looking at commitment with the divine feminine. How does the divine feminine feel in their heart for the divine masculine? How does the divine... Whoa, that's too many cards. Yeah, she's ready for a conclusion. She is... Hold on. This is way too many cards. So this divine feminine is has recognition that this is coming into a conclusion. I feel like she realizes that she, you know, the key is here. Like she can unlock this at any point in time, or she's waiting on the divine masculine to unlock that. So however this works, but I think it's with the commitment card here and this person wanting to come into a reconciliation with this divine feminine. And I think making their choice, okay, of who they want to be in a relationship with long term. So I didn't ask any questions, so I'm going to put that back in. Let me go to the twin flame messages. Spirit, what does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? What if you don't accept me for who I really am? I think that we've already gone over that. What if she does? What if she accepts you for exactly who you are? Again, that is the lower vibrational frequencies. You are enough. And I think that that needs to be everybody's motto. I am enough, you know, and so again, there it is. My fears keep stopping me. You know, again, it's like always having something hanging over your head. You know, I think that there, again, with the courthouse, I think that there is a final judgment that is being made. This doesn't actually have to be a court. This can just be a final judgment that is saying it is time for me to move forward. I want this commitment. And I don't think that, you know, I think that with, you know, what if they don't accept me for who I really am? Again, I just think that that is, you know, you need to look at things from a different perspective, just knowing that you are, well, you're good enough, and it's time to say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay, so what does the divine masculine feel in their heart? What do they want to say to the divine feminines? Okay, that didn't come out. Okay. Oh. Okay, so you got 3 new cards. I am so afraid of rejection. Okay, that sounds about right. I miss kissing you, and I can't get you out of my head. So again, I genuinely do believe that this person has been thinking long and hard about you, especially when I'm seeing, you know, this person here, okay? He can't get her out of his head. I think that she thinks about, or he thinks about her a lot, you know, painting scenarios in their mind, especially when he is overlooking everything that has gone on in the past. And I think that this person is finally seeing their role in all of this. So, okay, so this person really does miss, you know, hugging you, kissing you. I think even just spending time with you and talking to you, especially when I'm seeing this here. I think that maybe the two of you guys used to talk a lot in the past, maybe text message, phone call, or even just regular conversation. So I do think that this person is recognizing that. What do the divine feminines want to say to the divine masculine? What do the divine feminines? Okay. I've been learning a lot about my spirituality, so I do believe that the divine feminines are working on their divine, or on their spirituality. I think that they have been, especially when I'm looking here at the high priestess, I think that the divine feminine, you know, I don't know if they're in a spiritual practice, you know, and a spiritual practice can be a massage therapist. It's whatever you're doing where you are bringing help to other people, and you are emotionally invested in what you're doing, especially when I see this. And so I do believe that, you know, with that said, this divine feminine is definitely on her spiritual journey right now, also becoming the divine feminine. Okay, so she's been working on, you know, working on her divine masculine feminine sides of herself, and coming into balance. So what does the divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? Everything I do for our future. So I do believe that everything that this feminine is doing is to put her into alignment for what she's ready to manifest here in the future, which is a relationship with her divine masculine. Okay, Spirit, please show me. For some of you guys, I will say that for some of you guys, you're going to choose a soulmate instead. I think that for some of you guys, you have decided you're not going to wait around for your divine masculine. So I do think that for some of you guys, a soulmate is going to be presented to you. And I think for some of you guys, you're going to want to go and learn the lesson from that for now. Okay, so what else does the feminine? Okay, we just had 3 cards. So I'm coming back soon. You mean the world to me, and I'm struggling with money right now. So for some of the divine feminines, they're working on their money, they're working on their finances, their stability, they're working on getting their own shit together, which is really good for you feminines. I think that, you know, with everything that has been going on, you know, in the world today, everybody has been working on, you know, trying to get their finances in order. I do believe that, you know, this person is on their way back in for you, whether it's the divine masculine coming in to I do believe the divine masculine is going to be reaching out to this divine feminine. And I do believe, like I said, for some of you divine feminines, or like I said, twist it, flip it, whoever's taken on the role of the divine masculine, you may have to end up choosing between two different people, okay, or more, never know. Okay, this is a really cool reading, so I do feel like we're actually finally getting somewhere. What other messages do I want to pull? All right, let's go with these romance angels. All right, any last advice? What advice do you have for the divine masculines? I cannot make this shit up. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I do believe that the divine masculines, whether you are the ones, and at the bottom of the deck, it's saying give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So I do believe for some of you guys, divine masculines, you're definitely wanting a commitment with your divine feminine, and that's why you have been thinking about reconciliation and moving forward. So what advice do you have for the divine feminines? What advice do you have for the divine feminine spirit? What advice do you have for the divine feminine? Okay. Funny enough. Okay, we got religious factors, and didn't I just, we just talk about that? Okay, so, and it says here, you know, this, woman, or the divine feminine, has been working a lot about their spirituality, learning about their spirituality, and going in their spiritual journey. And I do feel, with that said, there is a strong magnetic attraction for this divine feminine to her masculine. So I do believe that she is definitely willing to wait, because she is definitely looking for something long term. She's ready for marriage and commitment, and she's playing for keeps. So I will tell you guys, I'm going to give you all a heads up right now. If you think that you're going to come into these relationships with these divine feminines, who have been working on their spirituality and who are on their divine path, and you think you're going to come in and ghost and breadcrumb and pull all this, you know, stealing their time and their energy, you're going to be left feeling like this, because this person is not going to put up with your shit anymore. Okay, these, you know, people are tired. We are in the midst of like 3 eclipses right now, and eclipses are the ends of, you know, endings and the beginnings. So it can be the end of one way of treating this relationship and the beginning of something new. So I just want to say, you know, free yourself from anything and anybody who is not serving a purpose. And I do see that here, especially when I'm seeing this as the challenge. It's a painful ending, whatever it is that you're going through, in order for you to be able to move forward. So you need to free yourself from anything that no longer serves a purpose. You are no longer bound and chained. You are not stuck in that trap, okay? So move forward. All right, any last messages, any last advice for the divine feminines? Okay, yeah, again, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So again, you guys, especially with the feminines, it says I'm struggling with money right now. If you're struggling with money, you need to be working on your finances. You need to stop worrying about what the divine masculines are doing. Again, that'll all come into play when it's supposed to. Divine timing is at play in your love life right now. So again, you need to be working on your financial aspects, you know, getting your business up and running if you're a business owner. You know, working on your savings account, you know, and just tending to your own garden, okay? So not worrying about, and I just saw the number 33, not worrying about what the masculine is doing. So again, if the masculine is what when I see the number 3, it tells me that there is still a third-party relationship that is involved in all of this, and I think that they are still working on that ending, so that they can come in and talk to you. So I do see some form of communication coming in, whether, like I said, for some of you, maybe you're just seeing this person around town. For others of you, this person is definitely going to reach out and talk to you, and I just saw 3333. So 3s are also the numbers of communication. It's also connected to Gemini. So for some of you, you are dealing with a twin flame. Gemini is all about the twins, but be mindful again. I don't want you ending up with a false twin. especially when I'm seeing that up here and you're thinking that this is a gift. You may want to reach out to a reader and you know, get some information, because this person might be hiding something from you and all they want is your money. So again, be mindful of what it is that you're putting yourselves into. So you guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. You guys, this eclipse is very, very powerful, so get ready for some serious twists, turns, and changes, things that you didn't even see coming. Anyway, you guys, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, comment, let me know how these readings are working out for you, and don't forget to check in next Saturday and see what else is going on, and check out my daily readings. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.